Harry, this is Lord Potato. And this is, well, what if Naruto was from a Joker clan? Or a clan that's considered Jokers? Now, when I mean Joker, I mean like Joker. Like people that are insanely smart and all that, okay? Or insane at the same time. But I'm not talking about like a Joker from DC. Every time someone says Joker, I don't even think of the DC one or whatever from DC from from that world. Okay, I don't even think of Batman. I think of straight up either Doflamingo or Mr. Q from the God of High School. Those are the only two Jokers I think of. I don't think of the Joker from fucking Marvel, or not Marvel, from DC. What am I talking about? So yeah, those are the only two Jokers I think of. And maybe the Joker from what's it called, the Fire Force. Probably that one also. But I don't think of the Joker from DC. So yeah, I just want to mention that now. Because if you're gonna tell me, oh, the Joker from DC, no, the Joker from fucking One Piece. When I mean the Joker from One Piece, I mean fucking Doflamingo. So yeah, because he was called Joker in one of the episodes. I don't remember why, but yeah. Also, I also think of Mr. Q because, God, I love God of High School. I don't know, I just like it a lot. I like reading it a lot. Besides, I'm at like a 400 or something. I don't remember what number I am. But I'm continuing to reading it more because, yeah. Because, well, I have been just reading a lot of manga, anime, and even webtoon and even other things. But yeah. Not the point. I'm just being confusing the fuck out of you. Go subscribe to Anime Sensei or Iconic What Ifs. And, I mean, anime, well, yeah. So those are two people you can go subscribe and all that, or even Obito What Ifs. Yes, someone on my Discord is starting a What If channel, and he is gonna do I don't even know what he's gonna do really. I put Discord muted because I don't like my Discord just being spammed the hell out of. I get a fucking headache from it. So yeah, not the point. Now let me go into this damn What If, okay? Because I'm being retarded right now. Now, of course, it's not going to be a long what if, which I'm not trying to do. It's going to be just a 30-minute what if. If I get to 30 minutes, that's just going to be the end. I don't care what I'm doing. That's just going to be end, okay? Because I want to go to sleep and all that. Well, at first, I just want my hair to dry because, well, I'm not going to go sleep while my hair is still fucking wet. But yeah. But today, let me go in. Or, yeah. So, we will go into Naruto. Well, Naruto is born, the Naruto will still happen, everything will still go the same. It's just, Naruto, when he was a child, he was actually considered to be extremely smart. It's just no one ever noticed that. Naruto is actually an extremely smart kid. The reason why is from his clan. He is from an Uzumaki clan. He is Namikaze. Actually, Namikaze, I don't even know what their fucking abilities are. I think it's just potent chakra. So I screwed the Namikaze thing. Well, I mean, it's still Namikaze. It's just Minato had a second clan. Now, Minato never had. Well, he had the very incredible smart and intelligence part from that second clan, from the Joker clan, because that's what it's gonna be called. Actually, if I can. So, Japanese is called Joka, if you want to know, but I'm just going to call it the Joker clan, okay? So, the Joker clan is, well, let me actually name it out its abilities. So, the first, well, not abilities, mostly how it is. So, the Joker clan is considered to be one of the strongest clans. It's just, well, it's not considered to be one of the most powerful clans, it's just one of the strongest clans. Not like as strong as like the Senju, probably stronger than probably the Uchiha, but kind of close there. The reason why the Joker clan is considered to be kind of strong is because of its strange abilities. It doesn't actually stick to one specific bloodline exactly. it kind of, well, not specific bloodline, it doesn't like stick to its abilities. Because random people in the clan can have different abilities. So that of fire manipulation of cars, to that of string manipulation, to that if even being, well, bringing out a scythe and having an army of, well, clowns. That's, and also being extremely genius. In the Joker clan, you will be extremely genius, but also have a side effect to being insane half the time. Well, sometimes. Minato Namikaze never got that effect, and neither did his mother did, because his father was a Namikaze, and his mother was from the Joker clan. So, of course, Minato never got that insane side. He only had the genius side, but he never got any special ability from the Joker abilities. So, that's how it's gonna be working like, okay? So, of course, we go into Naruto. Now, Naruto's an extremely genius kid. It's just, sometimes he kind of laughs a little much like an insane person. So yes, he's kind of having his Joker side being awoken. The reason why it kind of got awoken is because how many people glare at him and even tried to beat him up. So of course, one day when Naruto was trying to run away from some villagers tried to stab on him. So this is a 6-year-old Naruto. And of course, when they tried to stab at him, Naruto did get stabbed and did bleed. But this is where Naruto started laughing. This is where all of them said, "What the hell?" Now Naruto says, "I see, so you dare to try to kill me. Well, let's see if I can put a smile on that face then." This is where all of them says, "Are you sure this is a kid?" "No, it's a demon fox," one dude said. This is where Naruto grabbed one of the kunais and he stabbed one dude in the neck, then sliced another dude in the neck. Of course, cutting his neck and then just like going over or falling backwards. Of course, this is where Naruto's laughing while killing people. Now, Naruto's an extremely genius kid, so when he's actually stabbing through people, he actually knows well, he kind of read on a book for being only 6 years old, reading on a book about people bodies or just bodies in general. People has different many organs and all that and different things that hits him in. So of course Naruto's stabbing it in those points. Naruto's really just easily kind of, how should you say, like a master assassin. But really he's not even a master assassin because he laughs too loud. And it shows that he's mostly an insane killer. He's like a serial killer more than just an assassin. But not the point. This is where Naruto's done with it. He just laughs and all that after killing so many civilians, even ninjas. For being only 6-year-old, he's an extremely dangerous kid. Now, of course, this is where Naruto, he just laughs and smiles when there's blood all over him. Now, for a normal kid, he would have been traumatized. But for Naruto, it seems normal to him. It seems like he doesn't care. Despair is the only thing he doesn't give two fucks. Well, despair not. He cares about despair because it's funny for people to feel despair. Now, no one actually heard that. The only thing they heard when people were kind of celebrating on the day of yes, this was the day of Minato's defeat of the Nine Tails. So people are celebrating. So people didn't really hear the laughter. So yeah. Now, so with that happening, we go into Naruto being 7 years old. Now, of course, he still met Hinata. It's just Naruto didn't care about saving her. He got a snowball, and instead of like jumping in and being a dumbass, he threw a snowball at one of the bullets that says, "Hey losers, don't you want to pick on someone your own size, you fucking weaklings? You pathetic weaklings." Why don't you just put a smile on how your stupid looking faces are? This is where, the 3 bullets got angry and then rushed at, Naruto. Now, Hinata could not, see the face of Naruto. Because Naruto, for being a 6-year-old, he did have a hood on and he just didn't like people seeing his face most of the time. So, of course, this is where, Hinata could not get a good look at Naruto's face, but could hear the voice. And she's like, whenever I see my savior, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you get the point. Is this a Hinata Naruto X? Not really. I don't even have a clue on the shit because Naruto's gonna be insane. Not really a lover type, but I don't know. Don't know, but I'll think about it later. I might make an OC and yeah. This is where, well, we go into Naruto fighting against the bullies. Naruto been just throwing snowballs every time he throws them at the bullies. Now, of course, the bullies have been trying to attack him by punching him and even rushing at him. And Naruto, he sees that the bullies are trying, and this is where Naruto says, why don't you put a smile on that ugly ass face, don't you think? This is where one bully got angry and the insult and all that. And of course, rushes at Naruto. Naruto throws a snowball at his face, but still rushing. This is where Naruto pulls out a just little box cutter and just slices his neck off. Just cutting it off. Start bleeding. Of course, the snow started being tainted and red. This is where Naruto, he sees the other two. He throws snowballs at them. But of course, these snowballs, well, have something special for them. Boom. Yes, Naruto puts explosive tags in it. And of course, when ninjas gets there, the only thing they see is one kid's neck cut. Meaning he's already dead because there's no way in hell you can really survive if your neck does get cut. If it gets cut a little bit, you might be able to survive. But this cut was kind of not deep, but it was a large slash. So yeah. Of course, you still bleed a lot, so yeah. Of course, where, well, the other two were actually just kind of burying snow, but when they found, well, the head, they found out that the whole body was exploded, so of course they don't even know what happened. Three kids were just killed, and they don't even know who killed them. Because Naruto left after just the explosion, so yeah. So of course Naruto, for Naruto just being normal, he just doesn't really care. He does laugh, he does make jokes, he does act like a little bit of like a clown. The reason why is just to kind of at least give that kind of, how should I say, that warm feeling that you think he isn't going to be the insane killer. So he still does pranks and how in original canon he does that. But Naruto, he has a darker side. He still has the insane side to give people despair and murder them. Like a Joker would. So, of course, Naruto has just been, well, we go into Naruto being 8 years old. Naruto didn't go to the academy because he saw it was too pointless, and he's already a genius in things. He went to the library by not even getting into the library, sneaking around it, going into the library still, and still managing to, well, read some books. He actually managed to get into the library while the librarian went to, well, close the library and all that. And Naruto stayed there the whole night reading everything. Naruto just wanted all the knowledge. So he didn't need to deal with the academy, so yeah. So of course he did this for like a week straight, still reading a lot of things. Things that might be important, things that might be kind of useless, but important in some situations. But yeah, Naruto is reading everything that is kind of important. He even got into the jutsu side, but problem is he couldn't go into the S rank jutsus because there was Anbus protecting there. So of course Naruto still got into the jutsu side, like the C and B rank, and maybe even D rank, but yeah. But he thought D ranks were gonna be pointless to him, but he still got them because he just had to screw it. So C and B rank jutsus, and maybe some A rank jutsus, like he had it to be extremely quiet. For one A rank jutsu he kind of saw was called Lightning Saw, Lightning Murder. It's where he sends a lightning from his body and shocks people to death. Now, the second jutsu that he got was a Fire Saw, Fire Flamethrower Dragon. It's where he sends a stream of fire, but of course it turns into a dragon and smashes into anything. Now, the last jutsu that he actually managed to get was something called um. The last jutsu that he actually managed to get was an extremely rare type of element in the Leaf Village, and that is wind style. This wind style is called wind style. Yeah. Wind style. Twister. So this style allows him to actually create a twister from the sky, from him just manipulating air. So yeah. So of course he managed to get those three jutsus that are extremely A rank jutsus. Twister might be considered an S rank, but the reason why it's considered an A rank is because, well, it's a wind style, so they just said, no one's gonna really care about wind style, so they just put it at A because there's no way someone's just gonna go into the A rank book. And besides, this like scroll was like very far, but at the same time, it was the furthest thing away from Ambu's view. So of course, this is where Naruto got it and kind of took it with him. So yeah, he took those three scrolls because yeah, he wants to actually learn them. Because yeah. So of course, Naruto, he actually learns like a couple of like basic jutsus and some basic C rank jutsus. And yeah, and also Naruto always noticed that he had to get stronger instead of being tiny and all that. Because yeah, this is where, well, Naruto does train on his body. Even though he's 8 years old. He trains on his body, he trains on the chakra, the jutsus, because he knows everything. Well, not knows everything, he just knows everything. The basics in, well, the library he kind of read upon. He read upon the chakra, he read upon, what's it called? How to use it and other things, but yeah. Now, of course, he's just training in those things every single day until he joins the academy when he's 9. But of course, Naruto, he was like walking around. What's it called? Well, one day he was actually walking around. Of course, what's it called? I should say. He still goes to the ramen shop and all that, but not much. He doesn't eat ramen much because he knows that healthy food comes first, then instead of ramen. He knows that he needs to become taller because he doesn't want to stay a fucking short kid. So yeah. So of course, where Naruto, he does like go to a ramen shop a couple times, not much, but yeah. So with that happening, Naruto, he just goes to a ramen shop. He eats like 2 bowls and then leaves. This is where Naruto hears some kind of silence. He kind of walked towards his house and then somehow gets lost before getting to his house, and somehow ends in the Uchiha, what's it called? Uchiha compound. But before even going in there, a man with green hair appeared in front of him with a portal. And this is where, well, the green man says, "You lost or something?" No, I'm just kidding. Zoro did not just come out of nowhere and got lost. No, that was just him kind of getting lost in the Hokage, in the Hokage Stoneheads, and then left. But yeah. Now, of course, this is where, well, Naruto, he just goes into the Uchiha compound. Now, he knows that the Uchihas are specialized in fire jutsus. And so he thinks maybe he should take a few jutsus. Because, well, yeah, the Uchihas might not need it. He might take some basic D to C, maybe B, or maybe A. He's kind of getting a little greedier. And of course he walks in, and it is quiet. He legit just walks around, and it is all quiet. This is where Naruto just says, interesting. Seems either the Uchihas are dead, or, well, everyone's asleep. This is where he hears, like, someone kind of hearing, like, chains and all that. And of course, when he walks towards what the sound is, he hears a girl kind of crying and all that. Now, this is Azumi Uchiha kind of dealing with Obito Uchiha still. And of course, Toby says, "It seems that you must die." So, of course, before even trying to stab her, is where, well, Naruto says, "Shit. I can either walk away or I could just try to help her. You want? Fuck it." What is the moral thing? Well, not moral thing. What is the moral code? Help people or leave? Screw it. I'll probably just kill the mask, dude. This is where, well, Naruto throws a kunai really fast that even what's it called, Obito was shocked and cannot use combo it and gets stabbed in his arm. This is where he says, "The fuck." This is where Izumi says, "What the hell?" This is where Obito says, "It seems I managed to left one out. Well, screw you, girl." He pushes the girl away and did kind of throw what's called a kunai that he got out from his arm into her and say, "Stay there and die slowly while I'll go kill some kid." As it were, well, Naruto saying, "Kill me," you said. What a pathetic thing to say. As it were, well, Obito was looking around and he's saying, "The hell? Who's this kid? Where the hell did he go?" He's walking around the Uchiha, what's it called, place. And of course, he's looking around with his one-eye Sharingan. And of course, he's saying, "The hell did that kid even go?" Huh? He's looking around. He looks inside the building. He sees nothing. So, of course, he's walking back to the Uchiha police until something happens. So, Obito was not in coma with or anything because he's still just looking around and he knows that he can react fast enough. But this is where, well, something happens. The window cracks right in front of him and a kid who just drop kicks him through the window, hits him right in the fucking face. And of course, Obito falls like what's it called, to the side of himself because he could not react fast enough to use Kamui. So of course he drops down and says, "You little brat." This is where he looks up and he sees this is Naruto Uzumaki, the nine-toaster jerky. It's just Naruto smiling saying, "Oh, sorry, my bad. I thought you were just some kind of creepy pedo, or not pedo, some creepy pedo that kind of just was looking inside my house. Sorry, I didn't mean to accidentally kick you in the face, you fucking loser." As it were, Obito says, "I can't really kill this kid because he's the Nine-Tails. So I'll have to just throw him a little bit." Obito says, "Wow, you are such a cocky little brat, aren't you?" He rushes at Naruto with what's it called, blinding speed, and decides to try to cut his head. Naruto dodges because Naruto's speed is pretty good. And of course, Naruto and Obito are right now clashing. With that happening, Naruto does not have a kunai, but of course, this is where he jumps below what's called Obito's kind of slice. This is where Naruto, he decides to use what's called palm strike at Obito's hand that had the katana. Grabs a katana, and because he has to dead connect. And of course, is where Naruto says, "Thanks for your katana, you loser." Is it where, well, Obito saying, "Why, you little brat?" Is it where, well, they hear, "Itachi!" This is where Obito says, "I gotta be leaving then. See you, kid." This is where Naruto says, "Where the hell do you think you're going? Bitch, get your ass back over here." This is where Obito says, "Nah, I'ma leave. See you later, kid." This is where, well, Naruto says, "You fucking bitch." Well, luckily for him, he fucked up. He walked into my trap pretty easily. It's where when Obito gets back to the base, he says, "What a fucking troublesome kid." Shh. The hell was that? He smashes into the wall and says, "Ugh. The hell was that?" This is where, well, Obito did not realize one thing, that he had explosive tags in his coat. Yes, Naruto did put explosive tags on him. Well, even Obito realizing it. And of course, when Obito just kind of got back home and all that, or whatever, to the base, he got exploded. So yeah, this is where, well, Naruto goes check up to the girl, the Izumi girl and all. And of course, she's kind of bleeding, but she managed to take out the kunai. But yeah. Of course, where Naruto says, "You okay?" or something. Izumi looks at Naruto and she says, "How old are you?" She passes out. Naruto says, "Great, she's knocked out. Great, okay." This is where Naruto decides to grab her. And of course, Naruto can pick her up. For some reason, Naruto has unnormally, well, superhuman strength. So of course, Naruto just picks her up. and just kind of carries her towards the scream of Itachi. And when Itachi was done with the Tsukiyomi, Naruto gets there and says, "The hell is this sight? The hell am I looking at?" This is where, while Itachi looks at Naruto, sees that this is Naruto Uzumaki the Nine Jinchuriki, carrying a girl. Naruto has a katana. Itachi says, "You did not see anything. Now, prepare to fall asleep or die." This is where Naruto says, "Prepare to fuck off, you fucking prick." This is where he lets go of Zumi Uchiha and rushes at Itachi with blinding speed, faster than Itachi can react. And of course, Itachi does have his Sharingan, and of course, he managed to keep up with it, but he was just surprised that a kid could be that fast. Now, the katana is right inches close to his neck. This is where, well, Itachi managed to block it with his Tanto. Of course, where, well, I was about to say Yuji, but it's Naruto. Naruto just, like, dodges the Tanto that was actually about to hit him. And this is where, well, Naruto says, "Interesting, you actually managed to dodge that. That's interesting." This is where, well, Naruto is starting to fight against Itachi, and Itachi sees that Naruto is an extremely smart kid. Extremely fast, extremely smart, and extremely strong, because every time they clash with blades, Itachi can feel the strength of Naruto's blade swing. This is where Naruto, he goes through hand signs, but only one-handed. And this is where Itachi widened his hands. Well, not hands, eyes. God damn it. My head. I'm so tired that I'm fucking up words. This is where, well, Naruto says, what's it called? Fire style. Not fire style. Smoke style. Smoke screen. This is where he makes a smoke screen. And this is where Itachi is trying to look around. This is where Itachi feels like something just slashed at his back. This is where Itachi says, "Ugh, he hits me." This is where he hears, this is where he says, "Oh shit." Takes off this, like, what's it called? The vest, and explodes. Yes, he's right now fighting against someone who's extremely smart, just like him. This is where Itachi is realizing this kid is an extremely smart kid. He is, well, not the same level as him because he's on boot level, because he's thinking he's that tough. But he's kind of shocked that a 9-year-old can actually put up more for a fight than his little brother. He's like, "I guess I have to kill him anyway. I know he's 9, but or I can just knock him out." This is where when Naruto says, "Oh, you're gonna give up there, finally." Because he doesn't know about the Tsukiyomi. This is where Itachi, when he gets eye connection with Naruto, he says, "Tsukiyomi." This is where Naruto gets an eye connection with him, but something happens. Naruto's eyes, for some reason, went purple a little bit. Like a purple, well, one went purple, one went green. Of course, kind of glow. When the Tsukiyomi connected with him, when Itachi says, "This is now my domain, and you will be here for 72 hours. And of course, all that Naruto sees is red and what's called black. But this is when his eyes started glowing. It all break down and shatter into a million pieces, but then reformed and became Naruto's domain. Itachi looked around, and when he has the rod, he doesn't have a rod no more. He was like, "What the hell?" Naruto says, "The hell just happened here?" Itachi tries to cancel the Tsukiyomi, but then realized one thing. Did his domain just become Naruto's domain? Wait a minute. Naruto says, "The hell is happening?" Naruto thinks of the katana that he was holding and makes a katana out of thin air. This is where he thinks of another one in his right arm, and he says, "Oh, I see. We're in some kind of dream world where I can control this space and you can't. Let's have fun, Itachi." Or not Itachi. Let's have fun, you fucking loser. This is where chains start appearing next to Itachi. Itachi says, "No, this is impossible. No, 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 no." Naruto's right now torturing Itachi like the Joker would have done. Or what's it called? The Joker from DC, yes. Now, of course, this is where Naruto's stabbing into him and then putting like kind of red paint to his face and says, "Let's see that smile." So, of course, this is where Naruto's also hitting him with senpons hitting him with dart, saying, "Man, spin the wheel." Throws a dart, hits Itachi right in the eye, and Itachi's feeling all this emotional and physical pain. Yes, it does feel like physical pain. So yeah, but it's mostly emotional pain. But Naruto has the mindset of a Joker. Now it doesn't matter if you're like, if you're like what's it called, 3 or like even 85 or something. If you're from the Joker clan, it really doesn't matter whatever age you are. You will still have this insane mindset to kind of torture people. So yeah, of course you won't be sick of it because it's actually funny to you. So yeah. So of course, where Naruto he makes a sight behind himself and says, "Oh, has 72 hours passed? Or can I make it longer?" Itachi says, "Let go of me, you fucking bastard." Naruto says, "No, no, 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 no. You brought this upon yourself. I'm just here to hurt you really the fuck bad." So of course, where Naruto is just slicing him with the what's called scythe until the what's it called, well, the Tsukuyomi breaks down after a while, because the Tsukuyomi was actually kind of, it does cost a lot of what's called chakra from Itachi. And since the Tsukuyomi got reversed, it still costs a lot of chakra from Itachi. It's Itachi's spell, but just got reversed on him by Naruto. So Naruto doesn't even need to add chakra into this. I mean, he can. It's just he doesn't know about that. So, of course, when Naruto was about to get another slice in Itachi, the Tsukuyomi breaks, and of course, it's now back into the overworld. And of course, is where Itachi's tired. He says, "Impossible. This is bad." Naruto says, "Well, this is not bad enough." That's where Naruto slashes at Itachi. And Itachi gets cut down. He's like, ugh. This is where, well, I'm gonna leave it off here. Yes. So, what will happen next? What will happen next time? Would Itachi be dead, or would Hiruzen get there? We don't know about anything. Well, I know about what's gonna happen next, kinda. But other than that, I'm gonna leave it off here. Also, Azumi Uchiha is not gonna be the ship for Naruto because she's older than Naruto. Calm the fuck down. I only kept her alive because she's gonna be kind of an older sister to Sasuke instead of his emo as being emo. But yeah. Other than that, have a nice potato day. Potato night, potato seed, potato, potato. Potato. Now. Yeah, that's all I want to mention. Can't believe I kept for 32 minutes. But yeah, bye bye.